Hey guys, it is Ava and Isla. Today's video, as you can tell from the title, is about my 8 tattoos. I'm going to go in order of which one I got first to the most recent one, if I can remember, so I'll do my best. And I'm going to rate them on a pain scale of 1 to 10, 1 being, did I even feel it, did it happen? 10 being, oh my god, never again. So let's get into the video. My very first tattoo, it is the most embarrassing one. It's also faded and I never went back to get it touched up. He didn't go very deep because I was just terrified. And it was like a special thing they were doing, so it was only $25. Oh my god, I hate this tattoo. So, here it is. Okay, so here's my tattoo. It used to say love on it. Now it just looks like I marked myself with a pen. It was actually not painful at all. I expected it to, you know, of course, your first tattoo, I expected it to hurt so bad because it would be on a bone, and it didn't hurt actually at all. I don't think he went very deep, but regardless, I mean, it still went in my skin. It didn't hurt. It didn't hurt at all. I felt like a big sissy, a big wuss, and then it was done, and I was like, I think I can handle this. Now my second tattoo was this one right here. It was, I wouldn't say it was an impulse tattoo. I got it after my stepdad had committed suicide, so I got it for him. And all my tattoos on this arm, my right arm, are ones I have no problem covering later on because I do intend to cover all of them with an ocean-themed sleeve. So I'll show you a close-up of the tattoo. Okay. So there it is. It says Daddy. It is identical to the one on Cher Lloyd's hand. I absolutely love it. I do intend to, I don't think I'm going to cover this part of my arm. I will just cover here up to like my knuckles. So it will potentially be covered in the future because I don't want to be like 30, 40, 50 with Daddy written on my hand, because I mean, hardcore daddy vibes. But currently I don't mind. I do get a lot of men always asking me, oh, who's your daddy? Well, I mean, not you. The third tattoo I got is my favorite. It's most people's favorite tattoo that I have. It was the most painful one I've gotten. Oh, and I forgot. This one, Daddy, was a little painful. On a scale of 1 to 10, like this one on my finger was a 1. This one was probably a 3. And the guy, he went really deep. Okay, so back to my third tattoo, because I forgot that one. So my third tattoo, my favorite, most people's favorite, it was by far the most expensive. It was like $400 because the guy was just mad because I made him do it. And it was on a scale of 1 to 10, like a solid 8. It hurt pretty badly. So I'm gonna show it to you. Okay, so here it is. It is a mermaid. I think it's absolutely stunning. It's hard to show you, but it's absolutely gorgeous. I am in love with it. This is one I'm just so about. So like head over heels, and it makes me super happy. It's gorgeous. A lot of people comment on it, like strangers on the street. And again, it hurt really bad. It was the most expensive. It was so worth it, though. Let's see, did I get every point? I think so. My fourth tattoo was, let me think. This one right here. It's Batman, or well, not Batman, but it's the symbol, you know, the logo, like Batman. Batman. And so I got that one because I do have a huge love for Batman. I do love the movies. I love the video games, kind of. They're okay. But the reason I got the Batman symbol was because of how he turned one of his biggest fears, bats, oh yeah, into his strength. So he used one of his biggest weaknesses and used it to strengthen himself after his parents died and what have you. So I think that's really awesome that he would do that, because, you know, for someone to take something they're so afraid of, their weakness, and turn it into a strength, to me is just, it's an amazing thing, a quality, and that's why I have it. And again, it will be one that's covered up, so it's there for me, but it will eventually be gone. On a scale of 1 to 10, the pain, it was definitely, I would say, pain. Trying to remember. It was probably a 5. I mean, it was painful. It burns. I mean, you know, you're being poked, prodded, and cut, so it hurts, but it's not too bad. I do have a really high pain tolerance, though, so it may be like more painful for you, and it just depends really, I think, on the area of a tattoo. Whoa! What are you doing? Like this? Tattoo number 5, let me see. I can't even remember. Okay. I got 2 at the same time, so tattoo number 5 is my crown. I love the crown. It has to do with my middle name, which means queen or to reign over, and I mean, it means a lot to me. I did get it on my hand because I just thought that looked pretty cool, pretty cute. Hi. And it was not painful in the slightest. I would put it as a 1. To me, the finger and hand tattoos do not hurt at all, so it wasn't bad at all for me. It was done very quickly. He put he put a lot of detail into it. It's my second favorite. Like, it's actually like number 1 with the mermaid. But my 6th tattoo, the one I got the same day, would be this one. It says, "I love her anyway." I got it for my mother. My mother actually went with me when I got it. So she knew that she was doing, you know, questionable. Oh yeah, she knew she was doing questionable things, so she kind of laughed when I got it. She knew it was about her. So even though she's doing all these unsavory things and turning herself into quite the unsavory character, I loved her anyway. And I will always love my mom, even though she's passed away. So that one means a lot to me. It hurt it hurt. It was sensitive because it was on the bone. So I'd probably rate it like a 4, maybe. It got done really quickly. He did absolutely beautiful on it, though. And I intend to get around the mermaid, like next to the mermaid. She doesn't love me. So it'll say, "She doesn't love me, I love her anyway." And I think that'd be really cool because it means so much to me. And on to the 7th. The 7th tattoo I got is this one right here. Most people really can't tell what it says. Some do. I've had a guy, a waiter at Denny's once, was like fangirling so hard because it is Lucille Ball's signature. What? She's so fussy and clingy. So I hope you guys saw that. It is Lucille Ball's signature. If you couldn't hear me over her crying, I'm not sure. And Lucille Ball, if you don't know, was the star of an old television show. I mean, it's old, it's black and white old, called I Love Lucy. And that show, it was always on like in the middle of the night, like 2 a.m., 4 a.m. And I used to be awake at those times when I was battling a really bad depression, and I would watch that show. It was very funny, very comedic. Comedic? It was a comedy, and it got me through the depression. It's what kept me going through the sad times and the rough patches I was going through and battling alone. And it was her. It was her specifically that got me through. So I got her signature, her name tattooed on my chest. I would have done it above my heart, but I'm saving that for something else. And this one, literally, I actually fell asleep while he was doing it. So on a scale of 1 to 10, if I have to give it a 1, I will, but it would probably be a 0 when it comes to pain. It kind of tickled a little bit, which I think is probably what put me to sleep. It felt like soothing. My last tattoo that I've gotten is of a cow, and I know it just seems ridiculous. I took a vow years ago to never eat beef, because I absolutely love cows, living cows. And so my mom was with me, and she was getting this really badass skull kind of tattoo on her arm, and she convinced me to get a little dainty wee cow. So I did, and it made me look like an absolute, you know, wuss while she's over there getting some badass tattoo. So it's gonna be upside down, and please don't mind, I do have self-harm scars. So there's my cow. It is upside down. Her name is Daisy, with her big pink nose, her little hands, her little feet, her ears, her horns. So maybe she's a boy because she doesn't have udders. Well, okay, his name is Daisy. She decided to stop, so guess I can show you the tattoo. Okay, there it is. It is super adorable. I absolutely love it. It kind of breaks my heart though, because my mother was one that convinced me, the memory with it, just her being there. So it does break my heart. I am glad I got it on that arm so that it can be covered as well. On a scale of 1 to 10 pain level, it was probably a 2. It didn't hurt very bad. I think because I'm so used to him on that arm now, I don't know. But yeah, that's all my tattoos. Oh, you're so sleepy. So yes, that's all my tattoos, and I do plan to get many, many more, but I thought maybe you'd be interested in seeing the first 8 I've gotten, and maybe you've wondered what this said, who knows. So thank you for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it, and bye guys.